Hey, what is up, mortals? It is Naszvanu here, and welcome to part 1 of What If Naruto Was Half Uchiha? Just wanted to greet you guys by saying, sit back and relax, you're in for a treat. And so we begin. Far off on the outskirts of the Hidden Leaf, the sound of branches breaking and swords fighting resonated. You gotta do better than that, Sasuke-kun! Naruto's breath was steady as a drop of sweat trailed down his face. Stop blocking and you'll see me win! The young Uchiha known as Sasuke shouted from atop a small rock. Unknown to the two youngsters, they were being watched. So does it really find that they could borrow Arkudas? A young man asked. Fugaku did say that all Uchiha boys need to be trained at a young age, a slightly older man said. These two were the bodyguards on duty for today. Still, should he really be training with that demon child? The younger man asked, his eyes glaring daggers into Naruto. 8 years ago, the nine-tailed fox escaped from its seal. The beast caused havoc in the village, causing many families to be torn apart in its massacre. The fourth Hokage sealed the beast inside his son, Naruto Uchiha. From that day on, the boy was seen as a walking bomb on which the tailed beast could escape at any moment. Both his parents died that night, so he was taken in by the clan head, Fugaku Uchiha. It'll be fine. If the demon fox hasn't escaped now, then it won't happen all of a sudden. The older man took a seat to watch the show unfold. Still, I don't trust that kid. Life in the Uchiha clan was relief for Naruto. He is far more sociable than he is in the original. Yet, people in school and in the village didn't trust him at all, especially since he's an Uchiha as well. The Uchiha clan was forced to take the blame for the Nine-Tails attack. The clan had to move outside of the village into a smaller compound, but in return, they received a weapon. In Fugaku's eyes, Naruto was the key to taking over the Leaf Village. He just needed to make him awaken. Sasuke panted heavily before falling down to the ground. You lose again, Dobe. Sasuke is exhausted from the fight, his hair dripping with sweat while his body is covered in bruises. No, fair, Naruto said before losing consciousness. Naruto hasn't won even once, but that still hasn't discouraged him from trying each and every day. The young Uchiha let out a chuckle before he, too, passed out. The two guards, which waited in the bushes slowly and lazily, went to go get the two. Do I have to seriously carry this pest? The man complained, looking at Naruto's body as if it were some feces left by an animal. Yes, now pick him up and return to the compound before it gets too dark. The older guard started to get slightly annoyed. The young man grabbed Naruto by the collar and dragged him back, while Sasuke was being carried gently by the old man. I heard some strange news about Itachi, the young man said after a few minutes of walking. And what is it? I heard he killed Shisui, his best friend. The young man's voice was laced with fear for the young prodigy. Don't be preposterous. Why would the clan's leader's son be killing his own? The old man's voice was laced with annoyance. It's just what I heard, the young man said before quieting down the rest of the way. Sasuke was taken back to the Fugaku house, while Naruto was taken to a small house just behind the residence. To think a devil would be protected by angels! The young man's voice was laced with anger and annoyance before dropping Naruto down onto a makeshift bed. The unconscious boy let out a small grunt, his body still aching from his training. The young guard simply let out a tick before going outside into the night sky. The man breathed in deep when suddenly a dark figure was in the distance. Who goes there? The man asked, slightly trembling. How could anyone sneak into the clan leader's ground, never mind so close to me? I'm a Jonin for Pete's sake. The dark figure didn't answer when it suddenly disappeared from sight. Whew, guess he... The man was cut off as a cold feeling ran down his spine and a sharp sting through his abdomen. What? He said softly before darkness enveloped him. The man slowly slid off the blade, leaving a trail of blood. The dark figure looked inside the small house, which was barely the size of a bathroom. Sleep well, Naruto, for tonight everything will change, the dark figure said, closing the door to Naruto's room. Someone will need to support Sasuke when I'm not there. The figure's eyes turned a bright red before he disappeared once again into the night. Naruto found himself in a cold and dark area. Nothing was in sight for miles. Where am I? The boy asked, terrified.
You're an odd one, aren't you?
A deep voice said from behind Naruto. Every bone in his body screamed at him, saying to run away, but curiosity caught the better of him. The boy slowly turned around, seeing a being that seems like it comes out of fiction. What are you? Naruto questioned as he fell back onto the ground.
It seems for some odd reason you were able to reach me today. Maybe because you were exhausted. Ah, well, who cares, really?
The beast slowly rose up from his lay position, the ground shaking below him.
Listen here, kid. Remember this well. If you die, then I die. Don't dare die, or I'll kill you.
Kurama said before the darkness around Naruto faded into his room. Naruto was awakened by a banging at his door. The boy tiredly and lazily made his way towards the door and slid it open. What he saw quickly woke him up. Not only was it Sasuke, who had a face of pure terror, but a dead body laid behind him. It's my parents! They're dead! The young boy cried out, grabbing his friend's hand. Sasuke felt a feeling of relief to see Naruto was still alive. Ever since Itachi joined the Embu, he has been too busy to spend time with Sasuke. Naruto, on the other hand, has been there ever since he could remember. What? The boy let out, hearing this. One side of him couldn't believe it. Fugaku was such a strong ninja, and how was he killed? Just like that. Sasuke didn't hesitate a second more, as he started pulling Naruto along. Itachi has to be alive, was the boy's only thought as two of them ran together in search for more survivors, but all they kept finding were corpses. Itachi! Naruto shouted in hopes to at least find him, the only other person who was kind to him. Itachi! Sasuke said, seeing the man's back facing him. Itachi looked back towards Sasuke, his eyes quickly glancing to Naruto. What's happening? Why is everyone dead? The boy questioned, wanting to take a step towards his brother, but saw a bloody kuda in his hand. I wanted a challenge. It seems the clan was too weak. Itachi's voice was cold and emotionless. His body covered in blood, yet none of it, which was his own. You didn't do this, right? Please say you didn't do this. Sasuke's voice was desperate, and fear started going down his spine. The dark figure had a smile form on his face, making him look even more evil in the moonlight. They were really boring. Maybe you two will put up a better fight. Fear started to climb into their souls. Itachi's eyes started spinning around as he looked deeper and deeper into Sasuke's. Suddenly, the young boy let out a hellish scream before falling onto the ground, unconscious. Naruto ran to his friend, trying to see if everything was fine. The boy desperately tried waking Sasuke up, but to no avail. What did he do to Sasuke-kun? The boy's voice was broken with fear, anger, and sadness. I knocked him out before going in for the kill. Don't worry, you will be next. Itachi started walking ever so slowly towards Naruto, the boy gripping Sasuke tightly in an attempt to shield him from the incoming blow. I won't let you harm him! The boy's shout was loud and Itachi was hit by a wave of energy from seemingly nowhere. Itachi quickly glanced at Naruto, seeing the boy having tears in his eyes. But something was different. His eyes aren't the bright blue they usually are. They turned into the Sharingan, but yet still something was strange, different. Huge amounts of killing intent seeped out of Naruto like waves. Another wave of energy came off Naruto as the boy's desperation and rage began to increase. The red Sharingan quickly lit ablaze into a bright orange color, the area around Naruto glowing with an orange-red hue. What? The boy asked before getting flung back by one last powerful wave of energy. Naruto fell unconscious on top of Sasuke, completely tired out from what just happened. Itachi was launched back into a nearby house from Naruto's blast. The energy that was hitting him was malice and chakra combined. Well, that was unexpected, the boy said, standing up and dusting himself off. He looked over at the two unconscious friends. The two boys had been friends for a long time. They'll be fine, Itachi said softly to himself, before slowly limping off, his leg being impaled by a metal rod. Naruto, you'll cause us some trouble in the future, won't you? Itachi chuckled to himself, before disappearing into the darkness. Thank you all for indulging yourselves in this story thus far. Hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, we've got a primary channel called We the Celestials. We the Celestials is what we do here already, but their content centered around the crazy world and lore of My Hero Academia. So please check us out over there if you're feeling in the mood for a roller coaster of quirky content. We also have another relative to our channel, Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and lore of a wide variety of anime. It's sure to expand your weeb knowledge for all kinds of series guaranteed. I'd like to let you all know on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. If you're perhaps interested in what we do here at WTC, then I would like to extend out an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being that we only accept members 16 and older to join our crew. You can find us on our Discord, which you can locate in the description below. Our Discord is an all-around fantastic place to be. Whether you're a fan or looking to join our band of misfits, all you got to do is hit up the recruitment server and sign up for whatever category work that fulfills your interest. We're always looking for members to join us. Well, that's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching and have a great day.